Again, continuing with the circles. In the given figure, O is the center of the circle. Fine. And angle AOC is 160 degrees. He wants us to prove that 3 times y minus 2 times x equals to 140. That means we have to calculate the value of y and x. We have to find these two angles. Then substitute their values here and we should get 140. Now, if we look at this is 160. Angles at a point are always 360. So if this is 160, we can subtract it from 360 and get this angle. So whatever is this angle, the half of that is y, right? We have found y. Now, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. All its endpoints are lying on the circumference of the circle. So we can say that y plus x is 180. Opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Already y we have found. We can find x. So then we will take the left hand side part of it, substitute the values of x and y and check whether it's coming 140. So let's calculate. So this is the reflex angle AOC. So reflex angle AOC is equal to 360 minus 160. So that is 200. Right? You can write angles at a point. That is the reason for this. Now, which arc is subtending this angle at the center? Major arc AC. Major arc AC also subtends angle ADC at the circumference, which is angle Y. Therefore, reflex angle AOC is equal to 2 times Y. Why? Angles subtended, or you can say angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by it at the circumference. Right? So you can say that angle Y is equal to half of reflex angle AOC. So angle Y is equal to half of 200, which gives your angle, which gives your angle Y as 100. So you have got this angle as 100. Now ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, is it? Yes. Why? Because all its endpoints are lying on the circumference. Therefore, angle Y plus angle X equals to 180. Opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. So you got Y as 100 plus angle X equal to 180. So your angle X equal to 180 minus 100, which is equal to 80. Now you got the value of X as 80. You got the value of Y as 100. Let's take the left hand side part of it. So let's do it here. So what is my left hand side? My left hand side is 3y minus 2x, right? So 3 into 100 minus 2 into 80 is 300 minus 160, which is equal to 140 degrees, right? So that is equal to your right hand side. Alright, one more. He's saying that in the given figure, O is the center of the circle. You see, O is the center of the circle. If angle CBD is 25, this angle is 25, APB, that means this angle is 120. Find angle ADB. Now, something very important to note here is that O is given the center, but AB is not passing through O. No, it's slightly out of the range of O. It's not passing through O, right? So AB is not the diameter. Many a times what mistake we make, we take this angle ACB as 90 degree. Why? Because we assume that it's the angle in the semicircle. It is angle in the semicircle only if AB passes through this center line. This time it's not passing through. So you have to be very careful. If AB is passing through O, then only it is diameter. Otherwise, it's a chord, simple chord. It's not a diameter. So now, I have been given that this angle is 25, this is 120, and I have to calculate this angle. Now, how will I use this data? Now, if you look at this, this is 120, you can calculate this angle as 60, supplementary angles. Now, if you take triangle BPC, this angle is given, this angle is given, you can calculate this angle. 25 plus 60 is 85, 180 minus 85 is 95, so you got this angle. Now you see arc AB subtends this angle at the circumference as well as this angle at the circumference. So can we say that this angle is equal to this angle? Angle made by the same arc on the circumference are equal. That's another theorem that we have done. So if this is 95, this will also be 95. Right? Let's write this now. So what do? We can write angle BPC plus angle APB and BPC is equal to 180. What is the reason for that? Because they are supplementary angles. It's a straight line on which these angles are formed. So you have BPC you have to calculate, and this APB. APB is given 120. So angle BPC plus 120 equal to 180. So your angle BPC is equal to 180 minus 120, which is 60 degrees, right? Then you can write now in triangle BPC plus BCP, angle BPC plus angle BCP plus angle CBP is equal to 180 degrees. Why? Triangle sum property. BPC is 60. BCP you don't know. CBP is 25 equals to 180. So your angle BCP plus 25 plus 60 is 85 is 180. So you have calculated angle BCP as 180 minus 85, which is 95 degrees. So your angle BCP is equal to 95 degrees. Right? Now you can say that arc AB subtends which angle? Angle ADC and angle ACB at the circumference, right? Therefore, angle ADC is equal to angle ACB, right? Angles subtended by the same arc destination also on the circumference are equal. So my ACB is actually BCP also. So BCP, so angle ADC is equal to 95. So you have calculated.